Okay. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting on the floor. And that's simple. I'm not taking this video that seriously. Everything else that you get from me is of the utmost quality, and going forward, it will continue to do so. But I thought this was a low stress environment. So I'm going to treat it as such. Don't get used to it. However, the last time we spoke, I told you that when I came back, I was going to put forth the work ethic and the production, as well as just the proof of concept, more than I've ever done before. Those are my non-negotiables, and I'm sticking to them no matter what. So this past week, I went to Windsor for the Mixed Martial Arts Extravaganza. They had BJJ, kickboxing, and boxing events for amateur performers, athletes, martial artists, whichever you want to say. And I was going to support a friend. So I go there, and right before the show happens, the promoter hits me up, and he's like, "Hey, our videographer fell out. Would you be interested in recording the full show? We'll compensate you for it." And I was like, "Absolutely." So we did that. They did it, and while I was filming, an idea hit my brain. I was just like, you know what? It would be a dope idea, because I haven't really seen this to this degree yet, whereby I go to local, regional, and even crossing state line shows to see the amateurs and pros that are out there put together a different style of presentation than what I've been exposed to or seen, and then build like a network of different fighters that you should see that are feeding into these promotions that are like regional shows, and then even into larger promotions. I thought that would be a dope concept that I'm gonna rock with. Um, at this point in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's gonna pop. No matter what, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna will it into existence myself. So coming up this week, I'm dropping a 15-minute edit of all of the highlights from the fights in the Mixed Martial Arts Extravaganza, including the BJJ. Don't be expecting too much BJJ from me going into the future. Sure, if they have it at the event, I'm going to cover it, but it's just not my thing. It's not my expertise. I haven't been watching it that long, if at all, really. You'll see you'll see MMA, you'll see some kickboxing, maybe boxing, but other than that, like that's pretty much where we're sitting at. We're gonna do some interviews, we're gonna do some promos, we're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. So stay tuned for that. And speaking about that, from the individual fights that are uploading and the 15-minute highlight, I'm also gonna be dropping reels of different people who fought on that card. And this upcoming weekend, I'm going to Kentucky to cover a show. I forget the name of it right now, but I'll put the information up there. And it's pretty wild. They have multiple title fights on the card. I'm really excited to see some of these professionals go at it, and it's gonna give me such great experience into the different styles that shows put on like in these different areas. So we have that coming up this weekend, and I'm trying so hard to lock in this card in New York. The weekend of the 22nd, like it'll be bomb, because they have so many talented people and established fighters on that card. I think they're expecting me to ask them for money to cover the show, and I think that's why they've been like ducking me. But I'm a reach back out and be like, listen, I'm not looking for compensation. I'm just looking for access, and see if that gets the ball rolling. And then from there, we're gonna snowball. But yeah, so we got things coming up this week and in the upcoming weeks. My goal is to cover about 4 events this month, and then going forward, probably every other week, because I know doing one every weekend is gonna be tough to sustain, because just the sheer workload of uploading, editing, and putting this stuff out, it'd be like, it's a lot. It's a lot of strain on my computer. It's a lot of strain on my camera, my equipment, and I already know the pressure that it can put on me. So I know that this month 3, maybe 4 if we can swing it. Next month 2 to 3, 2 to 3. I think that's something I can consistently put out. What other news do we got? Oh, most important, the friend that I went to see, her name is Marissa. Y'all need to see her fight. Like, I'm gonna start putting out more stuff of her and other people as well. But she is a 115er, professional head kicker, professional head kicker. My height, kicking people in the head. You have got, like, when she finally goes pro, it's going to be a problem for a lot of these people, because she's at the age where by the time she becomes pro, a lot of the people that are at the pinnacle of the sport or in like the intermediary position are going to be aging out, or they're going to be meeting her at the worst possible time, because she hasn't even gone pro yet. She, like, when she goes pro, a lot of those fighters are going to be on the way out or leaving their prime. So then when she meets them, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Like, and there's some pretty good talent also on that Canadian card. I forget the guy's name. His name's Garrett. He looks very solid, very poised, great hands, great explosiveness. Found his openings. Like, there were some maulers on that card, and I'm expecting to find that going forward with all these cards. But we'll see. Keep your eyes open. Thank you guys for being patient. If you weren't patient, hey, that's life. Life lesson. If you are patient, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Stay tuned for more. I'm Kairos. Listen, you know what? I'm not gonna say that anymore. Right time, right place. I had a former friend who actually told me to start using that, and they're a piece of human garbage, and I don't want them in my life anymore. And so I basically just exiled them from it. That's what I'm doing a lot lately. Like, if you were just a terrible person or a bad example of character and basic human dignity and rights and kindness, you're done. You're done. So I gotta figure out a new tagline. I'm gonna think of it. Anyway, I'm Kairos, and que será, será. No, we ain't doing that. What will be, will be. Always coming with it, you know who.